Alright, what's up again? I'm watching more Overwatch Championship Series replays. Finally. It just happened yesterday. Matches were April 25th. It's April 26th. I got the replay codes to watch. I'm going to watch Toronto Defiant 3-0 Citrus Nation, apparently. Or that's what I'm assuming. Who knows? Maybe Citrus Nation pulled it out on them. I don't know. Only thing that I saw yesterday, I turned on the stream so I could collect my rewards. Because, you know, I like to farm. But all I saw was that Space Station went up 2-0 against Peps, and that they were winning on Esperanza. But other than that, I have no idea what's going on. So this is all new to me. Sugar free on the Tracer. Let's hit it. I'm hyped. Why is someone first on the list? Okay, but anyways, we got Toronto Defiant on Team 1 side, and we've got Citrus Nation on Team Right. Citrus Nation really is. They impressed me with how well they played against whoever it was I watched them play against last night, but they were good. I forgot. It was a team that I thought that they were going to lose against, but they ended up winning. We got someone kind of, not necessarily stranded, but he's holding this position near the Mega Health Pack. Gets engaged on by Zeb. Jacob backs him up, and someone's going to have to retreat to get back to his teammates. Try to get top back up. The point is activated, but we don't have anybody on it. Sugar Free messing around in this jungle area. Gets called out. Tap is on the Echo, which is kind of an easy target for Tracer, but a lot of burst damage on the rest of those targets. Arisa's going to be losing a lot of space to that in the poke, which is probably what we're seeing on the side and why someone is struggling. Sugar Free's able to get the point control over for Toronto Defiant, and now he's going to be looking for some sort of pressure on the back line. Tap is flying high, goes low. There's a little bit of a dive from Sugar Free. He's unable to finish off the target, but some resources expended from the Citrus Nation side, who's charging in on the back line, who's charging in on Toronto Defiant's Mega, trying to get some value in. Still haven't really committed to the point yet. They've already gone down a quarter of the way for the round. Someone goes down, but Tap gets taken out as well. 4-on-4. There's a Kitsune engagement to match RuPaul's, but Neutral's unable to keep Zeb alive. Takes him down. And Neutral's going to have to milk himself to keep himself alive. Now he's going to have to teleport to disengage. And that's going to be another fight win. Or, I don't know, maybe they could consider that a more prolonged fight win for Toronto Defiant. Check out the ults. We got sound barriers on board for both sides. Lethal has an overclock. Sugar Free's got a pulse bomb. Tap and Zeb are going to be working their way up to their ults shortly. There goes Merritt's overclock. Jacob activates the overclock in response. Lethal activates theirs as well, but we just have a disengagement from Citrus Nation, giving up the space. Already 70% on the board for Toronto Defiant. We're approaching last fight territory. Zeb and Tap gonna have to get a lot of value with these ultimates. Let's see what Tap is gonna do with his duplicate, and I death fingered him. Merritt takes him out. Puckett would be proud. Someone going back to the Mega Health Pack area is able to hold down the control of this area. Sugar Free takes down Lethal after trading with Vega. Illegal takes out. Sugar Free dies to the disruptor field, or whatever it's called. The disruptor field? I think it says disruptor. Zeb takes the javelin to the side of the head. Gotta still try to poke with someone on this side of the map. Already at 99% for Toronto Defiant. Zeb duplicates the Orisa to challenge the point. Gets the flip over to Citrus Nation. Zeb's got someone kind of in a pickle over here on the side. Someone has to retreat. Here comes the Kitsune engagement from Neutral. Zeb pushing in on the Toronto Defiant Mega. Here's a Terra Surge, able to take out RuPaul, playing the flag down. Someone tried to match it, unable to do so, and it looks like Citrus Nation is finally going to take a fight win. It took you long enough, dude. Like, holy crap, man. Like, literally 99 overtime. And you guys finally decide to get on the point for the first time. But you know what? Better late than never. The best ability is availability, they always say. The Citrus Nation gonna try to match, try to deal with Toronto Defiant as they come through the choke point. Neutral hitting some of these dinks. What's on the board? Jacob has a lot more progress on his way to Sound Barrier than Vega. I wonder if they're gonna be able to track that and pull it out for tempo, or if they're gonna hold on to it to match. There's the overclock for Merritt, and Jacob's got the Sound Barrier to match. RuPaul with the Kitsune also pushing in. And the flip goes over for Toronto Defiant. Tap's gonna have to hold down on the point. Uses mobility to stay alive. Backing up Zeb as he tries to take down RuPaul and someone on the side on that mini. flip goes back over to Citrus Nations, who's got 60% themselves. They've worked their ways up. Someone's low. Calls coming out from Citrus Nation, but they're not converging on the point. They're just going to regroup, top themselves back up, and hold this position, hold this advantage. Let's see what Sugar Free is able to do with his Pulse Bomb as Neutral activates the Kitsune Rush. And Vega activates the Sound Barrier in response. Tap gets taken down. Sugar Free and Barrett. Zeb goes over to the point for the last ditch effort, but it's looking like Citrus Nation isn't going to be able to hold on any longer. They did pretty good to get back from being down 99-0. It was just like 2 really long fights. That was an pretty interesting round. But I remember seeing from Toronto Defiant in their set that I watched the other, like, a couple weeks ago. All their fights are really drawn out. They know how to use the cooldowns, use the map positioning to get the most out of ult charge, and as soon as they lose one or get one advantage, they're playing like, it reminds me of Final Boss. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to get that reference. Halo 2 team back in the day. Well, I mean, they played other games too, but it's like the way they played Halo 2 especially, they were just like very long and drawn out, made sure that all of their plays were executed to perfection. And someone on the Winston, you'll love to see it. We're gonna have a little bit more of some dive coming out. We got Anna Lucio in the back line, a little bit different from the Kiriko. Kiriko's gonna have to hold on to those cleanses for the anti-nades because they could get huge value on the Orisa. Someone diving in, taking control of Citrus Nation's high ground, but Orisa with more point presence. Here comes someone. Here comes the engagement. No bubble. Doesn't commit with it yet. Probably going to be trying to converge on the target with Sugar Free. There's a dive from someone. The bubble goes down. The Sugar Free is just trying to whittle down the Orisa on the point. The Winston's got to escape. Try to escape with his life. He goes down. No, unable to get away. Probably caught a javelin in the tail end. But Barrett's able to take out Lethal. It's still 4-on-4, even though Citrus Nation's got the tank. They don't have numbers. They've got control of the point. And Toronto Defiant is still getting in a lot of value. Someone is back. Here's a huge value nade from Anna. That's what I was talking about. No cleanse from Neutral. And Citrus Nation is going to be falling off the back of that. The Pulse Bomb to send it home. Took out Zeb. And Toronto Defiant is able to get the flip. Sugar Free going to grab the Mega. Got to coordinate with his tank. Gets the calls. Gets a bead on where Citrus Nation is going to be attacking from. Retreating. Wrapping back around. Got the sound cue. Knows Lethal is off to the side. Wants the duel, but Lethal doesn't want the smoke. There's a Kitsune engagement. Tap gets a double kill with his Pulse Bomb. I wasn't wise to it, and it looks like the rest of Toronto Fire are going to be following. Sugar Free is going to be lucky to escape with his life. He's unable to do so. And they're chasing. They're trying to get some exit value, actually. On the way back now. Zeb and the rest of Citrus Nation able to take a strong fight win. Vega and the rest of Toronto Defiant. Ow! The javelin almost took his life. And here comes the dive from Tap trying to follow up on it. RuPaul has to address him. And that's going to mean some divided attention. Someone with the dive in. The overclock from Lethal. Vega gets the call, activates the sound barrier to get extra sustainability on his team. Fighting on the point, trying to whittle down the Orisa. Sugar Free and someone are both weak, which means RuPaul's got to attend to him, but Toronto Defiant are able to continue to get the value in that sound barrier. Is able to push him back. Jacob at some point activated his as well. And Tap goes down. Citrus Station 75%, but Toronto Defiant looking pretty strong. Citrus Nation has ultimates. Zeb's got to get some value out of this Pulse Bomb, and Neutral's really close to this Kitsune, but RuPaul's probably going to build his up in the commission of this next fight. Toronto Defiant, extremely wise, extremely aware team. I'm looking for them to probably bait out this Kitsune from Neutral, and they're probably going to disengage, or it looks like RuPaul is able to build up the rest of his ult in the Neutral. He's probably going to... Let's see if they're going to try to stick with it. Neutral takes down someone. Sugar Free tried to take down Jacob. Had his attention divided. And his tank went down while he was diverted. The rest of the Toronto Defiant are just hanging out on these high grounds. Sugar Free is divided from his team, but he's got the blinks to get back to him if he needs to. He's able to hold down some of this space. Deciding to try to challenge Tap. When did Lethal switch to Cassidy? I'm bugging. Vega takes down Tap. Able to follow up on Sugar Free once he started that duel. And the rest of Toronto Defiant using the Kitsune to follow up on their advantage. Tap goes down really low. Sugar Free wants Neutral. Takes him out. Neutral's able to finish off Zeb. Lethal's on the Mega. Tries to take a dive, but they won't let him. And the rest of the Toronto Defiant wants some extra value. Jacob's in the wrong hood. Too close. Tap as well. And that's going to be extra staggers. And we're in last fight territory for both teams. What's the ults? Check out the ults. Lethal's got a Deadeye. Tap's got a Pulse Bomb. Zeb's got the Terror Surge. Ready to plant the flag. But they're going into basically everything except for the Kitsune on Toronto Defiant side. And a strong team with all the ults with point. That is going to be hard. Here comes the Sugar. Here comes Deadeye trading with the Overclock. They're calming each other down. The Deadeye in response to the Overclock to get them to calm down, rather. Lethal gets absolutely assassinated in the back line. The Vega activates Sound Barrier. Sugar Free's trying to put in damage on the point. Zeb looking to plant the flag. Nothing doing. Catch a Pulse Bomb for his trouble, and Mary's able to finish him off. Tap. Gets tapped. Neutral. Gonna join him in the afterlife. Jacob activates the Sound Barrier as the last ditch effort to try to keep the supports alive, but it does nothing doing. They're just trying to stall. Zeb's going to be coming back on the Doomfist, and he doesn't even make it back. That was that. That's what I was saying, dude. It's too much money in the bank. That team's too good. You're not going to be able to... I just knew it was... And, I don't want to spoil it for you. I already spoiled it for you if you're already here. But, I mean, I only got 3 replay codes, and Toronto Defiant took the first map, so I think I know how this story ends. I've read this book before. That's my shit, dude. That never gets old. That is so good, dude. Oh my god, the sound design in this game, the music, everything. This is such a charming game. I love it every time. I'm having such a good time right now. Just talking to the ether, dude. Uploading this to nobody. Why? What's up with this, dude? Why is the roles? They keep remixing. Like someone was first, now someone's last. Zeb's in the middle. Like everything's all looking. Well, Lethal and Jacob are whatever, bro. What's going on here? Arissus, Vega's on the brig. We got Merritt on the Ash. You love to see it, dude. Houston Outlaws vibes. Chucking up the dynamite, letting them know they got in their ass to have fun. They get to, enjoy running into this. But we've still got the mostly standard meta lineup from Citrus Nation. Here they come through under the archway. The Orisa trying to lead the way. Here comes Zeb. Shield spear spitting in it on Ash. The dive takes out Merritt, but someone's able to trade out and get Jacob. Toronto Defiant backing themselves up into this area behind the point, but they're keeping themselves topped up and in it. They're going to be able to contest pretty soon. Citrus Nation gets a tick, but the Toronto Defiant are still looking pretty healthy. Merritt's going to be on his way back shortly. Ow! RuPaul catches a javelin. And Citrus Nation. Low. Zeb goes low. Oh, the rest of them. Oh, they're falling. Fight win goes over for the Toronto Defiant. RuPaul, Sugar Free working their way up to ults. Sugar Free's basically got the pulse bomb, and RuPaul's gonna have this window. Neutral has the Kitsune, so we're gonna be trading flex support ultimates. Sound Barrier and Rally nowhere near a factor yet. Let's see what Zeb is gonna do on the way in. Who the target is, how they're able to follow up on some of these javelins. He was able to dive on the Ash to begin with, but his team afterwards, the sustainability of the Toronto Defiant was too much. That Baptiste and that Brig. Zeb is low. Here comes the dive. Cooldowns from his team keeping him alive, but the Pulse Bomb gets expended from Sugar Free. A lot of damage in. And they have to spend a lot of time trying to cool off. Here comes the Kitsune from neutral. And there's RuPaul with the trade. Wow! Okay, excuse me. Yo, Mary just got deleted again. Having a rough time this round. And Lethal's able to take out RuPaul. Zeb and the rest of Citrus Nation are getting the better of this exchange of ultimates. He's able to hold on to his Terror Surge. Someone planted his flag already. Is going to have it for this next fight coming up. And we got split spawns too. That's rough. Oh, do we? Or is all of Toronto Defiant going to be able to spawn in? We don't have 3 on point. We have 1 split spawn. I think if they had 3 on, they would have done better of that. But instead, someone has most of his team to back him up, so they're going to be able to hold down this high ground area, and that means Citrus Nation is going to be as much advantageous a position as possible. But, you know, you'd rather get to this point than not get to this point at all, and, you know, I'm sure they're just happy to be here against Toronto Defiant, super strong team. Tap and Zeb going to be contesting this high ground. Zeb still got ults. They've got everything except for Kitsune. There's an overclock from Lethal. He's got an Overwatch positioning, and Toronto Defiant are going to be backing off. Still trying to hold down this high ground a little bit, but they had to back off, give up some of these angles, and give up a lot of space. Getting a lot of cart on the way. Citrus Nation getting a lot of cart. Going to be getting this corner for free. Wait, already? The cart's already underneath the archway. I'm already lost, dude. Merritt jumps up, piping up, trying to take out Lethal. Calls out Bob. Jacob calls out the sound barrier to back his team up, but they've got to disengage. They got to get out of here. This Butler is angry. And it's too much. It's too much heat. They're going to wait until Bob calls it a day. There he goes. He's on break. And Citrus Nation is coming back around the corner. Lethal hopping up top. Gets shot back down. The javelins from someone. They're out of control right now. Puts tabs on the Ash. And here comes the dive from neutral. And the rest of Citrus Nation behind the Kitsune rush. Toronto Defiant giving up a lot more space. They're going to be giving up a lot of cart. Neutral hits the headshot. Didn't have a fully charged railgun. Unable to take someone down. Or not someone. Whoever it was that hit with the railgun. Sugar Free's diving on him. Went for the pulse bomb. Whiffs it. Lethal standing strong. Putting a lot of damage in on someone and plants the flag. Is able to take out Jacob. Along with Vega. But someone goes down. 4-on-4. Citrus Nation getting the worst of this exchange. Looks like Toronto Defiant, despite losing their tank first, was able to get a lot of value in. Got everything they needed to done. And someone's back already. Hey, there you go, dude. Close spawns at the end of the second point. And Citrus Nation is going to have to figure out a way to get this cart with no ultimates. Vega and Lethal closest to their next ultimates. We got a rally on the board for Toronto Defiant. Extra sustainability on the board. Going to be even harder for Citrus Nation to get value in. There's Lethal's overclock and the rally in response. But RuPaul's able to take out Tap. Citrus Nation missing their tracer. Going to be looking to disengage, but RuPaul is taking their heads, dude. Everybody's dying. RuPaul's taking everybody. RuPaul's killing everybody, dude. He's a serial. Somebody stop him. He needs to be on the watch list. And everything. Got a window to match Neutral's Kitsune coming up, and the rest of his team's got more in the bank. Citrus Nation's got to work their way up to the sound barrier. Zeb's Terror Surge, and Tap's got a pulse bomb. There goes the window. That was not what RuPaul probably wanted, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's some advanced tactics. We've got Citrus Nation corralled in the corner. They wasted a lot of time avoiding that window. 15 seconds only on clock. RuPaul gets stuck with the pulse bomb. Has to spin the immortality field to keep himself alive. Tap is taking out everybody. Taking out all the ultimates and all the utility. Lethal takes down Sugar Free. And Citrus Nation is looking like they're going to be able to get this point. But maybe I spoke too soon. Tap and RuPaul dueling. Zeb takes out RuPaul. Vega is still alive, trying to support someone from the sidelines, but he's unable to do so. Didn't have any more packs. No more Inspire. Someone goes down. Sugar Free's back to contest once more. But Lethal takes him out. Cowboy stands strong. And there's a second point going to Citrus Nation. Lethal taking an advanced position, going to be getting up on the high ground. Someone switching over to the Sigma. If I can get where I'm trying to go. Tap on the Genji? Oh, Ninja, you lying. Ooh. You want to play the Ninja into the Brig? My Brig Bap? You're playing it into Brig Bap? I respect it. I respect the chutzpah. Trying to hit these primary fires, activating the deflect. Kiriko has to come in and back him up, but it's all good, dude. That's canon. Someone on the Sigma with a lot of using this space control, dude. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to get to. Lethal activates Deadeye, back in Toronto Defiant up. I'd like this corner. I'd like for my team to get this cart across the goal line. And I'm spinning his Deadeye. Money in the bank, trying to get some value in. Here comes a dive from Tapper to rest of Citrus Nation, back with the Kitsune Rush. Tap, looking for a target, but he's just going to take the progress on the cart. Merritt's able to take out Jacob. There goes the speed boost, but the fight is still winnable for Citrus Nation. Maybe not anymore, because Tap goes down, but Zeb is playing the flag on the payload. Overtime. Easy backfill for the Toronto Defiant. But it looks like they're not even going to need this. Looks like they're going to be able to take the round. But that's a really good push from Citrus Nation. Toronto Defiant is probably going to be feeling pretty strong about that, though. They're going to be like, yeah, that's easy. We got this. That's light work. They couldn't even finish. So what's up with Toronto Defiant keeping their Overwatch League name and stuff? It's like a different roster too. I don't know, man. Motherfucker, if I'm these people, I put like, I don't even know how much money, dude. Bobby Kotick's like jet skiing on yachts with my $40 million. I'm keeping this name that I spent all this money on. Fuck all that. I'm still selling jerseys. That's just how I feel. I don't know about you.
Watch your flanks. They might try something.
Someone sticking on the Sigma. That's the wave. That's the change that they decided. This is what the it's like Toronto Defiant is one of the teams I've seen that has been using most of the more tanks than anyone else I've been seeing. Mostly Orisa, but one of the most flexible tanks on the planet. Pull out the Sigma, the Winton, the Orisa. Probably pull out the Reinhardt if he wasn't some dog water. But anyways, here we go. Kinetic Grasp, eating up a lot of this early poke, mitigating it. No ult charge? That ain't fair, but you know what? He's got a little bit extra health to start off this engagement with. Pushing Citrus Nation, who's already corralling themselves on the high ground. Someone using the shield and the hypersphere is controlling the space. And you see Sugar Free's already looking to do damage in the back line. Here comes a Kinetic Grasp off of the engagement from Citrus Nation. Cooldowns burn. The accretion whiffs. What the fuck is Neutral doing on the off angle against the Sigma like that, dude? Well, it's not long for this world, but Vega goes down as well. 4-on-4. Citrus Nation does not have positioning, but they are not down on numbers. Accretion hits on the Lucio, but Jacob's escaping with his life. Zeb got separated. He was down his main healer. The bulk of the healing. No sustainability. But the rest of Citrus Nation is still keeping up in the frag war. So someone's going to have to chill out. Lost his Baptiste. The accretion whiffs. But he's still got evil intentions. Activates the barrier. Here comes the battle with Zeb on the point. Someone in Tap looking a little weak. Corralled back. Citrus Nation's weak. And Toronto Defiant is taking some space. But someone's got a little, he's lower on life, so he took the space slowly, using the angles, using the architecture, the geometry of the map to mitigate a lot of the damage. And it looks like Citrus Nation is going to be coming in for one more push. Someone looking for the squishies doesn't want to worry about the Orisa. They did a good job splitting the attention. They juked him out. Someone still on the point. Oh, able to hit the accretion on tap. You just got fucked on, bro. Oh, that was sick. Yo, did y'all see that? Did he read the recall? No. What's up with the spawns? Did they get split spawns? Is anyone stranded? Or is everybody got pushed back? It's all good. Okay, Citrus Nation, they've got a lot of ultimates. They didn't spend anything trying to contest, but they gave up the point for free. And Toronto Defiant has got a lot of time on the bank, and someone and the rest of his team are here to contest the high ground. Tap pushing them back with the spear spin. Zeb pushing them back with the spear spin, excuse me. Sugar Free, Evil Intentions with the pulse bomb, pushing the cart. Vega working his way up to the sound barrier. There's a lot of ultimates on the board, and Toronto Defiant and Citrus Nation both know there's a Deadeye from Lethal pushing Toronto Defiant back around the corner. That's going to be killing some time. And here comes a re-engagement from Vega and the rest of Toronto Defiant. Jacob Ajax is high as fuck. What were you doing? Brother, my goodness gracious. Did you see him, dude? He tried to... That was looking like Halo 5, dude. I've got like a clip of that ground pound from the top rope like that, dude. Toronto Defiant cleaning up the rest of Citrus Nation. Lost the sound barrier. Lost the ult. Lost the fight. Probably lost their girls too at this point, dude. They're just like everybody. They're getting fucked on right now. This is not looking good. They're going to be getting this second point unless Seb and the rest of the Citrus Nation want to contest, which they probably should since they got this forward spawn, but they're going to have to go through RuPaul's amplification matrix. They try to wrap around to avoid it. And neutral activates the consider rush, but it's for naught because Toronto Defiant already got the point, and they're going to be running with their tails between their legs back to the point, laughing. Yak, 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 yak. They're just yak, 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 yak. We already got the point. You guys look silly. C9, probably C9 in the chat. And now Zeb and the rest of Citrus Nation pissed. I'm terror surging you in the spawn. Nothing's doing. Vega's got a sound barrier for me. And Lethal able to take out RuPaul with the Deadeye, but Merritt's able to revenge his brother. Toronto Defiant doesn't have the heals, but they've got the spawn advantage. And they got the point, by the way. But Zeb, rest of Citrus Nation, still just trying to make them bleed for it a little bit. Tap was the last samurai. But now we're going to be actually checking out the fights on the third point. Moving inside the terminal here on Midtown. Beautiful map. Okay. Lethal trying to get some shots on Vega, making them retreat a little bit. Has to get topped up. Ultimates. Zeb's got a pulse bomb. Let's see what he's able to do with it. He's on the off angle. Merritt's dead-eyeing. The rest of his team's gonna have to retreat. Tap winged it, as Tracer says, able to take out someone with the combination of the pulse rifles and the pulse bomb splash damage. But the Toronto Defiant and the rest of the Toronto Defiant are able to win the fight. They're going to be getting this cart. Let's see if Vega, yep, there he goes, on his way to taxi his homie. This slow ass German dude just floating. He's not even touching the ground, dude. But they're back, and we're in last fight territory for Citrus Nation. Jacob, a lot of pressure on him. Doesn't want to Ajax again. Already low. The pressure's on him. And you know Toronto Defiant is going to be looking to take him out early because they know he's got it in his back pocket. There's a Kitsune to match the amplification matrix. Ajax, he does not Ajax, able to get the sound barrier off, but Merritt is still able to take out neutral. Someone takes out lethal. The Toronto Defiant have numbers. They've still got ultimate. Zeb trying to plant the flag. Last chance. Nothing doing. Toronto Defiant able to complete Midtown. They held them at the goal line. They push it through. They're winning in the trenches. They're looking like a SEC team out here, bro. Like absolutely stacked. Jackson. Ugh. Let's go to Esperanza. I already know how this ends. Yeah, what the fuck? It's 3 at Overwatch, dude. All these sets are 3-0. You gotta. It's like only the second. Only in losers bracket, Citrus Nation plays Pirates in its first to 5. Or it's like, you know, or first to 5, best of 5. They get to 5 maps, whatever you want to say. RuPaul on the Vegas, or on the Anna, hopefully. Anna Winton, are they flexing on them? Obviously, it's just a team effort. I mean, I don't try to think about who's standing out as the best performer for Toronto Defiant. I mean, you could always just give it to someone because, you know, he's leading the way. Everything that everyone else is doing is off of his back, holding it down for the underground. I like his positioning, trying to get some alternate fires in on the Citrus Nation as they come into the engage in this main area. What do we want to call it? This is church area. The church area, something like that. We've got Sojourn and Lucio on the. We got Sojourn and Lucio, Lethal and Jacob on the off angle, trying to pester someone and try to divide his attention away from the bot. Zeb, Orisa, more point presence, able to take the initial control of the bot, but Sugar Free is there to challenge. Someone diving the back line on the high ground. Uses his barrier, gets a lot of value in. Forcing out some cooldowns. Jacob's able to take out Merritt, and it's Toronto Defiant with the disadvantage. Going to be looking to disengage. Someone's unable to get out. RuPaul can't keep him up, and they'll be lucky to escape with their lives at this point. Zeb got put to sleep, but she's going to be waking. She's not going to be angry. The Orisa leading the way. That Citrus Nation able to take first control of the bot. We got a minute down already. And they're looking pretty solid so far. But I think with this composition that the Toronto Defiant are running, the ultimate advantage, or the advantage they have is going to be in the ultimates. You see Winston's going to be diving in. And now that Anna's got access to the nano. Yeah, well, it looks like they weren't able to hold off Zeb as he engaged with the Terror Surge. Got a triple kill. Bodies in the street. The bodies are down in the, what is that? Some market or something. Let me check this out. What's going on up in here? Oh, it's a hotel. Okay, yeah, in the hotel. There we go. Everybody's dead in the hotel, dude. Hotel California. My star is gone on RuneScape. I did not mean to pause. Look at Winton in the air. So inspirational. Holy cow. Alright. Relax. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta find a new star. I don't feel like running to Hasidius. Taverley? I'll do that. Taverley POH portal. I'm going to back us up a little bit as well.
Not so fast.
We're on board with Lethal. Him and Citrus Nation got control of the bot. Getting a lot of progress so far. Working his way up to the overclock. There it is. It's on the board. And we've still got a nano boost from RuPaul. So we got a nano Winton to worry about. There's a nano. Winston's powered up. And sound barrier from Jacob. Or no, it's a sound barrier from Vega to back it up even more. There's a lot of ultimates committed from Toronto Defiant. Someone's able to hold on to the primal. Lethal. Expended the overclock. Got matched by Vega's sound barrier. Lost out on any value. And so Toronto Defiant is going to be working that bot back to their barrier. Going to be starting to get a little bit of progress of their own. There it is. Getting their first meters. That's what she said. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not EU. We rock freedom units over here. Tap's got a pulse bomb. Look at... He's able to take out... he was almost able to take out someone. Forces the primal. Kiriko is really low on the mega health pack area. Knows she has no swift step available to her, but Bear is able to take out Jacob. Toronto Defiant have numbers. Why is Soldier wearing a bicycle? Like, she's got like a motorcycle helmet on that skin or something. That's kind of weird. Okay, Toronto Defiant's able to take this fight, and they're starting to look like they're stabilized, and they're starting to look pretty strong here. Gonna start cycling ultimates. They've got Barrett's overclock, and they know that Jacob's got a sound barrier, so they're gonna be trying to looking to force that out. So Merritt can get some value in. Merritt, one of the best Sojourners, one of the best hit scans ever in general that I've ever seen, I've ever laid lies on. So if they're able to force out this sound barrier before and Jacob's unable to save his team with it, Merritt's going to be putting somebody in the dirt with this overclock and these railguns. Let's see what happens though. Neutral gonna be working his way up to Kitsune. Oh my, he's able to take out Neutral before anything happens, before Jacob can respond with the sound barrier. He came around the corner and assassinated her. Just like, dude, he just walked around with the pistol. I just, bah! He's able to take out Zeb too, dude. Toronto Defiant, they've got numbers pushing back. They're singling out. Oh, dude, that was absolutely bonkers. I can't believe it. Jacob had no opportunity to react. As soon as the overclock got activated, Neutral got put in the dirt. Couldn't even activate the Kitsune. They're able to keep up with the Kitsune so they can match Kitsune for Kitsune. That's crazy, dude. Merit. Oh, there's a Kitsune. But RuPaul's got his. They're disengaging. They said, fuck that. Waste yours. Oh, Toronto Defiant. They're so good. I can't. My blood pressure. I can't get my voice back in. Ah, dude. Yo. I can't. Bro, Neutral is not long for this world. He's low in the corner. Zeb's got no backup. He's put Merit. Tap. About to get tapped. Oh my, I got a headache. Let me relax. I can't fucking believe how good they are, dude. They kept up with the Kitsune. They were down on the Kitsune. They knew they had to take out Neutral. I'm still thinking about 2 fights ago, dude. I'm still stuck on my last girlfriend. Match the sound barrier for the... What's happening, dude? Someone's primaling. Merit is able to avoid Tap's pulse bomb. He's got her corralled and he's got Tap. I can't, dude. I can't. I can't even, dude. I'm geeky too hard. They're so good. This ain't coaching, bro. This all skill. Someone. Merit's got another overclock. Tap's on the Reaper. Last ditch effort. Jacob's gonna try to work his way up to a sound barrier. They're disengaging. They know that they've got ultimates on the board. Merit goes real low, using the map to his advantage. So good. Lucio and the rest of his team, Vega and the rest of his team are there to back him up, but they don't have RuPaul's healing to top him back up. They may have staggered themselves, but it's all good. Look at how much progress they got, dude. The bot's going over to Citrus Nation. They're gonna have to work its way back to their barrier. But I am geeking. I'm buzzing on how much this is dominant performance from Toronto Defiant. It really is. I sound like one of these cliche commentators saying that shit, but it really is, dude. Like, I haven't seen such good ultimate management. I've watched like 11 matches straight up like this. This is the best I've seen. Mara's got another overclock, and Jacob's got the sound barrier for it. Citrus Nation's doing good on that. RuPaul caught back up, or he's lapping. I don't even know. He might be lapping Neutral on these Kitsunes right now. And Toronto Defiant is like, yeah, nah, we're just like swerving that. It's all good. Y'all got that. Kitsune dissipates, and here comes the wraparound. They're gonna activate their overclock, and the Kitsune is gonna come afterwards. They're just gonna whittle down Zeb. They got Citrus Station in the corner. There's a sound barrier, and they do it. They're like, all right, now it's time to go. It's time to fuck y'all up. Blood in the streets, dude. Mayor's chilling out in the hotel, taking shots on the rest of Citrus Nation as they're in the streets. The blood is running. 2 minutes left on the clock. Toronto Defiant is looking hella good. Team kill. It's a block party. I can't believe my eyes. Yo, dude. Citrus Nation got the forward spawn. Got the advantage of the forward spawn. Tap still on the Reaper. I'm going to go over to see what he's able to do. I guess he didn't want the smoke on the Tracer duel no more. It's not looking good for him. He teleported in. Immediately has to rate out. Shadow stepped in. And there's Sugar Free pestering him on the side. Attempting to teleport in. Has to Wraith. He's in a pickle. And now he's got a good positioning on someone. Getting some value in on the Sigma. That's the switch. That's what the switch was for. Sugar Free takes down Jacob. His team's down to Lucio. He's got no more sound barrier to help him disengage. But he's able to trade out and get Vega with the help of Zeb. He's able to take out Merit with the Death Blossom. And the rest of his team are trading. It's still winnable. He's able to take out Sugar Free. but someone's still alive. He's got RuPaul to back him up. They're able to take out Tap. And Jacob's able to come back and get a little bit of exit value for his team and take out RuPaul. But someone, the rest of Toronto Defiant, got control of the bot. And they got ult. Neutral's got a Kitsune. We're going to have Kitsune for Kitsune. But someone's got his Gravitic Flux. Vega's got a sound barrier. And the rest of the Searchers Nation, they're switching characters around. They don't have anything. Tap's on a Symmetra now. And there's the Gravitic Flux from someone. He's got Lethal up in the air. Lethal goes down. He's got Evil Intentions. Jacob goes down. Not going to be charging up any more sound barrier for the rest of this fight. This is honestly last fight territory for Citrus Nation. They're going to have to switch into stall characters. They might have had their spirit killed. It might be it. Neutral goes down. He didn't go down slow either. He staggered himself a little bit. I don't know. We got Overclock. Mara is in. He's activated. He's partying, dude. He's partying like a rock star. It's it. It's over. The set's over. 3-0. They know it's all over. I can't talk anymore. I'm staggered. I'm dizzled. I can't believe it. 3-0. I knew it was going to be 3-0. I didn't know it was going to be like 3-0. Like, y'all have ult advantage and we don't care. Like, I guess that's how it goes, right? They're the best team in the region. It's either them or M80. And hopefully we're going to see them converge in the upper bracket finals later on this weekend. But for now, obviously, Toronto Defiant 3-0 over Citrus Nation. That was sick. Good stuff out of some of the people. I mean, Citrus Nation was keeping up with them very well. I mean, that Nepal was really close. Both of those rounds were close. And the Midtown couldn't have been a closer 3-2. It couldn't have been a closer 3-2. They were on the 1 yard line and got stopped. As I said, Toronto Defiant holding it down in the trenches, looking like an SEC team, too strong, top to bottom. All right, no substitutions necessary either. I love it. All right, I'll go to the next set. That was sick. Click on another video, drink water, stretch your legs.